Hey guys, Pride here. I know it's been a long time since I did a video. I've just been working on this new deck, and yeah, I've been working on for hires. Now, at the end of this video, I'd like you to post under comments if you like me doing it this way, or if you like me doing it like the other way version where you see gameplay. I just want to know so I know what to do. Anyway, let's get down to it. We'll start with the boss monsters. I run 3 Raphael. Raphael is the main boss monster, is a staple at 3. You gotta run him. He has an effect where you can excavate top cards of your deck where equal to a number of different names for higher monsters except himself. So that's a maximum of 4 currently, but when we get the link it'll be maximum of 5. And you can add any one of those cards. It doesn't even have to be a for hire. And as a quick play effect, this card 1 for hire card to negate a monster effect. Negate one monster effect. Doesn't matter if it's on the field, grave, or hand. It can negate it. Then next we have I run 2 Wiz. When this card special summoned, you gain 500 life points for every for hire def name except herself. And she has a similar effect to Raphael except for spells and traps. Okay. Next I run 3 Beat. He is the main searcher of the deck. You cannot run this deck without him. Next, I run 3 Helmer. Well, mainly for the extra draw power. And he works in great combo with the next guy. 3 Seal. Because basically, my strategy is you summon Beat, special Helmer, get Beat search effect, add him, special him, get the draw, discard, then special summon the next monster to get the card monster you discarded back. So it's a good combo. Next, I run 3 Bravo because it's like a beat stick. It'll help you get past really strong monsters. And if it's the only monster in your hand, it's a great monster to start out with. Next, I run 2 Recon to pop. This one can pop face downs, and 2 Dampa, which can pop face up cards. It doesn't have to be special traps so long as they meet the requirements. And for the final 3 monsters, I run 3 Drone Lockbirds. Basically, this card, in my opinion, is the best hand trap in the format currently. Because a lot of decks revolve around searching and drawing. If you can stop that, you can stop a lot of plays. Okay, that'll be it for the monsters. Now for the spells. Everyone's favorite spell card on the deck. 3 Mayhem for hire. It's a quick play monster born for hires. You activate it and special summon 1 for hire monster in your grave on your field in defense mode. As far as a quick play, so you can do it on your opponent's turn. Get some trigger effects. Now remember, the small dude's effects can be used during either player's turn, but if you use it during the damage step, they do not get that effect down there. You have to do, if you do it in any place other than the damage step, you get the effect. Next, I run 2 Pod Desires for some draw power, 2 Scapegoats for defense and for higher link summoning, 2 Called by the Grave. I've tried running 3. I mean, it's good, but I had to make room for the second Scapegoat. It annoyed the heck out of me when I couldn't draw it. And now for the 1-up spells, 1 Soul Charge, 1 Monster Reborn, and 1 Rhoda. Pretty self-explanatory why. I mean, Rhoda can help you get beats in a lot faster, Monster Born, and Soul Charge for recycling. Just saying. Check it out. I even, as soon as it came out, I actually spent the money to get 2 Secret Rare Monster Reborns. 1 for this deck, the other for my Fluffles. Now, I will be doing an updated version of this deck profile once our link is released. I also plan on adding board load to the deck. I don't have it currently. And finally, I run 4 traps. 1 Imperial Order, 1 Solemn Judgment, and 2 Solemn Strikes. Oh man, it's a hell of a glare right there. Basically, it's self-explanatory. This card is really good in this format. I mean, it's accounted for a lot of decks. It can counter Trickstars, Sky Strikers, and Dangers. Because Dangers have to use a lot of spell cards to get more draws. And let's face it, the most common variant of Danger we're going to see is probably Dark Roll, which means they'll be running a lot of Dark Draw cards, which means this is going to help out a lot. Just saying. Alright. That's it for the main deck, and yes, we will be doing extra and side. So I'll put those over here. For the extra deck, I run 4 Xyz monsters. Number 64, the Raccoon Dude. Basically a basic that can get past any boss, nearly any boss monster. You detach the Xyz material, summon a token. That thing's attack is equal to the strongest monster on the field, and it's not just yours, it could be your opponent's. The next card is one of the main counters I use against Goki. Abyss Dweller. This way they can't get their searches off, because their Goki monster effects are activated from the grave. Next card is for one of my 2 cards for back row. Tornado Dragon, because you never know when you want to destroy stuff. And this card I hardly use, but it's for late game only. Gaga Cowboy, because let's face it, a lot of times we don't have enough to deal OTK, but because of God, we usually leave our opponents with less than 800, and that's when this guy comes in clutch. I'm just saying. Now for my token, I run Nightmare Cerberus and Nightmare Phoenix for monster destruction and spell back row destruction. 1 Mermaid, in case they summon Ibly to my side of the field, I can just get rid of it and just continue with my plays. Griffin. Griffin's actually going to have a temporary spot. I plan on taking him out sooner once we get our link. I'm just saying. And the latest card I got today, just for this deck profile, Borrelsword Dragon, the latest beat stick monster that everyone loves. If you don't know what it does, it has multiple effects. One effect, it cannot be destroyed by battle. Another effect, when it attacks, it can drain half the attack of the monster it's attacking. The attack it losses add on to Borrelswords. And also, if you use its other effect to switch a monster to defense, it gains a second attack during that battle phase. And that defense thing's a quick effect, so you can activate anytime. Next, I use Saryuja, another staple in the deck. You summon it and draw 4 cards. I honestly might take him out once our link is released, to be completely honest with you. Although I'm not really sure. If you have any suggestions, let me know. These next 3 cards are for the Scapegoats. Linkuriboh, Proxy Dragon, and Link Spider. Link 4 right there. And so next I use Pentastag. Honestly, I know a lot of no one uses this card, but I like its effect to allow your monsters to do piercing, which is why I have him in the deck. I mean, true, he's not very good, but that piercing effect can help a lot, especially against stall decks. And then finally, another temporary card, which I plan on taking it out once I do another deck profile on this, once all the rest of the cards are released. My Decode Talker. Anyway, that's it for the extra deck, and now for the side deck. Well, first, check this out. Yield Center. Yeah. Side deck is, first up, 3 Royal Decrees, because you never know when you're facing Paleozoics. So this will come in handy. Because let's face it, there are people out there that run Paleos. Next card I just added because Dangers, and in my opinion, one of the best counters for that, Mind Drain. Basically, what it does is you pay 1,000, and then no effect can be activated from the hand. And they have to use their special summon effect from the hand, which means they can't do that. It shuts down a lot of plays for them. Another good card to use against them is Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, so you got some pretty good options. My dog's sniffing my backpack. Get out of here. No, I've been listening. Now, I also decided 3 of the Trickstar. cards. Now, this may not make sense right now, but these should clear things up. I side these in sometimes. Always if I ever play Sky Strikers, I always side these in and these, so that way I can get rid of the monsters. Basically, once you activate this is the order I would suggest you go in. First, go for the fire, then water, then air. 1, 2, 3. That's the order that I would suggest you go in if you use the strategy. Now, I know it's not the best strategy in the world, it just helps a lot. Okay, and for the final 3 cards, 3 anti-spell. Again, it slows a lot of decks down, allowing you to wail on them and win the game. Anyway, that's it for this deck profile. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, and share the videos. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Later.